Hey guys, what's up? This is NeverUsedTier here, and I have a Pokemon Online match again for you today, and it's NU of course. And me and my opponent were both using pretty interesting creative teams, in my opinion. Not the everyday thing, and so yeah, let's get into this. So I'm leading off with my Torkoal, and he's leading off with his Pawniard. Oh, sorry about that. And I've never seen a Pawniard lead before, or I've actually never seen a Pawniard in NU. We both set our rocks up, and I'm just going to go for the Rapid Spin to get him out of here. And he sends in his Girder for some reason, maybe to start setting up, thinking I can't do much to him. But usually these things carry the on, but mine does not. And I go for the Overheat and sharply lower my special attack. But then on this turn I go for the normal gem boosted Explosion, and it doesn't do very much. It does 31% or 32%. And then I predicted him to go back into his Pawniard to take the Psychic, so I go for the Thunder Wave, and now I'm thinking that he wouldn't predict it, so now I go for the Psychic. But he does predict it this turn for some reason, not the first turn, and then I go into my Kangaskhan to think I could get a free sub since he would set up the rocks and then he couldn't really touch me. And so I go in and he switches into his Girder, and he goes for the Mach Punch, and then I take him out with a Frustration. And now he sends in his Emboar, and I'm thinking it's Scarfed because of the reason he sent it in, and so I'm fearing the Fighting type move, so I go into my Chime Echo, but I guess he predicted me to go into my Mawile maybe, and so he was going to take me out with the Flare Blitz. I don't know, but I just leave my Chime Echo in as fodder, and then I go into my Basculin and scare him out, and on the switch I go for the Waterfall, because it was pretty obvious he was going to switch. And now he sends in his Cinccino, and I go into my Mawile and get the Intimidate on him, and I didn't realize the Life Orb after this turn of Tail Slap, and he does get a crit, which I'm not sure if it mattered, because I might have been able to stay alive longer, but I did not see the Life Orb, so I thought he was going to switch, and I was going to Toxic on the switch, but if I was paying more attention, I don't know, I probably wouldn't have switched anyways. But I go for the Protect just so I can live another Wake Up Slap, and so the Toxic damage racks up, and so now I can live another Wake Up Slap if he doesn't get max damage again. And then I do live it, and I get the Seismic Toss off, and he dies to Toxic. And now he switches into his Emboar, and I stay in just so I see what he locks himself into. No point in going for the Protect, just kind of wasting a turn. So I just stay in and die. And now I didn't want to risk him going for the Earthquake again, predicting me to go for the Waterfall because he would outspeed me. So I just go for the Aqua Jet just to play it safe. And he still hasn't seen me use two different moves while I was in, so I'm pretty sure right now he thinks I'm choiced. And that Toxic miss didn't really matter because I do have the rest. This is my Rest Talker, as you have seen previously in my other videos. And I predicted the Roost on this turn, and I go for the Earth Power, which was kind of nice. And so now I have two moves that are super effective against him. But I did not predict it here. I would predict him to predict me to do that again, so I just went for the Ancient Power. But now on this turn he goes for the Brave Bird, and I go for the Ancient Power again, and I know he's going to Roost and that my Earth Power won't take him out and the Toxic damage will take me out. So on this turn I just go for the Rest so that I'm in a good position. And now I am in a very good spot, and I sleep talk the rest, and he goes for the Whirlwind, not knowing I have Suction Cups, because most of these do carry Storm Drain anyways. And he goes into a Regice, knowing that I can't do too much to him. And I sleep talk the Earth Power, which is better than Rest, but I don't know. It only does about 6% to him after lefties, and then he goes for the Charge Beam, does almost nothing to my Creedale, but he gets a special attack raise, and I take a quarter off of him with Ancient Power. kind of nice, but then he can OHKO me with an Ice Beam. And here I thought that my Basculin could take him out, but if it was Life Orbed, it would have taken him out. But he makes a very strange play and goes for the Thunder Wave. Well, not strange, because I guess he didn't know that I wasn't choiced. I am actually Seeing Sense. But, so if I were him, I probably just would have gone for the Charge Beam either way, or maybe even the Ice Beam, because that probably would have taken a frail little Basculin out. But anyways, if he didn't go for the Thunder Wave right there, he most likely would have won this game, being at 3-1 with my sub-disable Kingscan. But either way, his Brave Bird takes me down to 3%, and I'm able to take him out with another Waterfall. I actually could have gone for the Aqua Jet right there and maybe taken him out if I got max damage. But now here's another critical thing. I could have easily won right here with Aqua Jet, but I get the Parahacks, which is just awful. And so now I'm positive that he is Scarfed. And he goes for the Flare Blitz for some reason. If he went for Superpower, it may have been better since it's super effective against my Kangaskhan. I'm not sure, because he would have been at -1. But I barely, well, not barely, but I was so surprised that I took the Flare Blitz, and then I was able to take him out with a Frustration, and that was a very, very close match. And it was really fun and stuff. And this guy has a YouTube, and the link will be in the description, so you can go check him out. And drop a like if you like this video, please. It helps me out and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.